Now, welcome along YouTube. So I'm Ray Brack, great to have with us. Tommy, come on, Martin. On Logs Still Fine. Just going to start up on Facebook and then let's get the workout going. Okay. Yeah, that's our two streams. Now, welcome along everyone on YouTube and on Facebook. Myself, Shane, bringing you to Friday's chair gym. As ever, good strong chair. You might like to have a bottle of water at the ready. If you don't feel well before the workout, we'd always ask not to participate. And then finally, just if there's any movements during this workout that just cause any pain, it may even just not feel comfortable as a movement, just to stop that particular movement if it's not feeling good. Otherwise, I'm going to bring you through hopefully a nice enjoyable workout, a couple of challenges, some coordination, and overall there'll just be a nice kind of flow and rhythm hopefully throughout this full session. So tipping into 2 o'clock, let's begin the workout by warming up first as ever. So I'm going to sit up nice and tall. I'm going to check in with those shoulders first, as I always like to begin with, just creating a little bit of movement, guiding those shoulders slowly backwards. I think just always a great place to start. Just always checking in with those shoulders. They'll be quite active always during these workouts. So we just like to create that little bit of movement, just checking in. So welcome along, John and Sylvia. Great stuff, just checking everything's working out okay there. Seems we're streaming okay. Change direction and just guide those shoulders forward in circles. So again, just creating a little bit of movement here, guiding the shoulders forward in circles. Okay, from there, I'm just opening the arms out. Just close one hand, open the other. So there's a little bit of separation or two different actions. One hand opens, one hand closes. Just create that movement through the fingers, opening up, closing on the other side. Okay. And back down. From there, I'm just going to start raising those arms in front, just nice, controlled, raise in front, just gradually building up, just checking in, everything's working out okay there. Christine and Angela, great to have you all with us down, brilliant, great stuff. A couple of different places there, brilliant, great to have you all with us. From here, just set the arms down, just check, make sure plenty of space just before we begin opening those arms out. So I'll always say with a warm-up, aside from just warming that body up, just think about checking in with different parts. So if we're going to work maybe the shoulders a little bit harder, I'm just checking out with a couple of light movements first, how everything feels. From here, I'll just tuck those elbows in, and just again, a little bit of movement from the elbows, just bringing hands to shoulders. So you're just checking in with all these different body parts. Does everything feel good before I start to push some of these parts a little bit harder? Next, just bringing those hands up. Just going to take just a light swivel and press, and then the opposite side. One I like to include a lot. A little bit of movement through the upper body, and then just a nice smooth press out in front. Afternoon, Helen, great to have you with us. So just a nice swivel side to side, and that nice smooth press out in front. Okay, so we've kind of checked in areas like chest, shoulders. Let's just check in with the back here. So I'm sitting a little bit forward in the chair, arms out. I just want you to perform a nice rowing action. Just reach out in front, pull back, and you can see those elbows just tucking in, not going out too wide, just tucking in, just getting a little bit of a connection, squeeze in the back of my body here. So just reach, and then rowing, pulling back. Just a nice connection in my back here. And down. So just kind of moving down the body. Just want to start off tapping the heels out, just keeping the legs moving, stretching those legs out, just guiding your heels towards the floor. So So all just creating movement, warming up, and really just keeping it constant, moving from one action to the next. Now, just opening those legs out wider again, just continuing to guide those heels towards the floor. And then just return back in, straightening the legs out one at a time, just a light kick out in front. And just moving through those legs. And then again, just stretching those legs out in front, guiding heels towards the floor. One at a time. And then again, just opening those legs out, stretching out much wider now, guiding those heels towards floor, one at a time. And then just taking it back in, extending the legs. Just a light kick, nothing too specific at the moment, just keeping it all moving nicely, one action to the next. Okay, just going to pause the motion, breathe for a second, and set into the next action. Open the leg one at a time, just a nice step out to the sides. Just think opening up, working through the hip, side to side. Next action, I just want to straighten the legs out. Okay, from this position, I want to go 1 foot forward, pull the other foot back. I'm going to have the heel quite active, or the heels rather, in our first kind of block of work. So we're just going to take a little bit of extra care just to check in there with the ankles, maybe a little bit of connection in the calf, the back of the lower leg, just before we start to push it a little bit harder. Okay, so just set down. Just want you to elevate the right knee, just lightly hold that knee and guide the foot around in circles. So just working through the ankle here, drawing nice big circles with the toes of your right foot. I want you to then reverse the action back the opposite way. Again, just nice big circles with the toes of your right foot. I want you to swap sides. Just set that position, just going to hold on to that left knee and guide the foot around in circles. Now, not essential to hold the knee, but I just find that's really comfortable and I can just really focus or concentrate on the movement from the ankle now. And then change direction, just drawing those nice big circles, opening up nicely here. And then one more time, just straighten those legs out. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Just think like the pedals of a car in the different actions. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. And I'll just finish it out. And down. Okay. So, warm up complete. I'm going to move us into our main block of work now. As I said, a little bit of focus in this first block of work. You might feel the back of the lower leg, the calf. So, just to note that. A little bit of coordination involved here, just a little bit of a nice kind of fluid action to start with, and then we'll slow the pace down. And there's ever all kind of signal when maybe you want to slow it down a bit, and when maybe you can just go a little bit more power or speed. So, sit comfortable. I want you to bring the hands up. I want to work through the right side first, lift the heel, and a nice light punch. So I just want to work on the right side of the body, lifting my right heel. So you can see that knee going up, heel off the floor, and just a nice light box. So you don't need to be kind of too harsh or aggressive with that movement. Just keep it nice, controlled. We're going to work for a block of time. So I'd rather kind of sustain a nice moderate pace. You can go 100 miles an hour and just run out of power here. But just a nice moderate pace that I can sustain, lifting the heel and a nice box through that right side, or a nice press out in front with your right arm. Just going to go another couple of times here for another couple of seconds. And we'll finish it out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to relax the arms Working the 2 feet, slowing the pace down here. I want you to elevate the 2 heels. So right and left, back down. Heels up, back down. But now I've just slowed the pace down. I'm pausing in the top position and then lowering those heels back down slowly. So we're doing more fluid action, and now I've just slowed the pace down, really focusing back at those lower legs. Might find that right side particularly having just worked, maybe working a little bit harder now. Let's go another couple of times, really controlled. Heels up, slowly down. 2 more. And once more. Hands up again, swap to the left side now. Lift the left heel, punch with the left arm. So left side of the body active now. Nice light punch and lift with that left heel. And again, I want to work for a block of time here. I'll always say, I'm not going to be too strict, somewhere in the region 30 plus seconds up towards 60-ish. But again, just lifting that left heel and a nice light punch with that left arm. And again, kind of naturally, maybe that right side wants to follow, but you're just working through the one side. Nice to just break it down sometimes, focusing on one side, but then we'll bring it all together again with our lifting the 2 sides. And we'll try to finish it out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the arms, 2 feet working together. Elevate the heels again. Now again, I'm not going to push this one too high in terms of number of times we perform it, but just take your time. Slow it down. Pause, back down. Up, pause, down. So getting a lot of work on the back of those lower legs. We're tying it in with a little bit of upper body work. Let's do 3 more. 2 and 1. Okay, so just kind of nice and light, just kick the legs out. We'll just come out of that movement briefly. Even just a little shake out with legs if you like. Okay, and return. So we want to reset back to the start. Just get comfortable. Hands up, working through the right side. Punch and heel. Right, so the heel up and that nice light press or punch in front. So you're just working through the right side of your body. Lifting that right heel and just punching through that right arm. Again, now I'm definitely feeling this second round, that back of that lower right leg, the calf, definitely feeling tired. Working hard. A couple of times just to finish out. We'll go 3, 2, 1. Relax the arms. 2 feet, heels up, back down. Now I slow the pace down a touch. A little bit more control with the action. If I'm not feeling much connection, you might just walk the feet back a little bit. And that should really help us activate, feel back of those lower legs. It's just a couple of really good, controlled, purposeful elevations of the heel. Or 2 heels. 3 more times. And once more. And back in. Hands up, swap to the left side. So left heel, left arm. So that nice light punch on the left and just lifting the left heel. So you can see I'm just working through that left side. Once you see that little kind of flicker of white from the sock, actually works really effectively. So you can see that it's just the one side that lifts, that left side, and also with the arm, that nice light punch. Just go another couple of times. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the arms. Back to the 2 legs working together. Elevate the heels. So 2 feet, heels up, return to the floor. Heels up, return to the floor. And again, I'm just not letting myself get carried away with too much speed. I'm actively trying to slow this phase down a little bit. Up, pause, back down. And then I'm really feeling good connection back of those legs. Working them hard, getting a good feel and good connection. Three more times. Heels up, pause, down, heels up, pause, back down. Once more, and down. Okay, so again, just to relax, come out of that position. It can be any kind of action here. I'm just kind of lightly kicking the legs out, just a light shake if you like, just coming out of that tension is all here. Any kind of light movement that it isn't what we previously did essentially. Just light kick. And back down. Okay, perfect. So I just want to go through that one more time. I know the sternum might be a little bit tough, so I'm not going to push it too hard in terms of the length. But we'll set up one more time, exactly the same format. So bring the hands up, feet in a good position, right heel, right arm. So just that nice light punch, the right arm, and elevating the right heel. As I say, I might just shorten it, touch on this third round. Exactly the same, right arm, right leg. Okay, and we'll just start to finish it out. And we'll go 3, 2, 1. Relax the arms, slowing the pace down, elevate the two heels. Just a couple of really good controlled elevations of the heel. Lovely connection, really feeling the back of those lower legs. Really important area that we always want to keep strong. Just think the first thing when we're up, in terms of using those legs in the morning, want good strength back of those lower legs. Really important. 2, 1. Okay, set, reset. Tall, hands up, left side, punch and lift the heel. Again, just checking in on the time there. Again, just going to shorten it a touch on this left side as well. So left heel up, left arm out. Right side punch, lift of the heel. Okay, and we'll just finish it out last couple of times. And we'll go 3, 2, 1. Relax the arms one last time, elevate the heels. Just get a couple of repetitions here. Heels up, pause, back down. And 3 to finish. And 2. And 1. And back down. Okay, relax from that position. Shake the legs out, light kick, any movement that just feels good after that. And we're going to swap into a new block of work now. So good challenge there, back and lower legs. Feel a little bit of tiredness or a little bit soreness or stiffness there. That might be natural, or it might even feel a little bit later there. But again, it's a really important area we like to keep strong. Back of those lower legs, the calf. So our next movement, a little bit of coordination will come into play here. A little bit of upper body with lower body. And also just a kind of nice challenge. We'll have to think a little bit, a nice fast movement, but I'll explain it as we move along. What I want to do next is straighten the legs out. So right onto the heels of the feet. I'd sit forward a bit. If I sit back too tight to the chair, I can't really straighten those legs out comfortably. So I'll just sit myself forward a little bit. Legs straight. Out on my heels. Hands up. So what I want to do is pull my right foot back, press the right arm. Pull left foot back, press the left arm. Just start slow, build it up, see how that feels. So just work through the same side, right, then left. Arm forward, leg back. Arm forward, leg back. And then I might just build up into a kind of comfortable flow or rhythm here, once I feel like that comfortable. Leg back, arm forward, right, left, right, left. Okay, we'll just go another couple of times here. Just working for a little bit of time again. Just getting a feel for that action, just exploring it, seeing if that feels good. make any change, like taking the upper part away or the lower part away if you found it was just too much. And down. Okay. Next one. This is one you have to think a little bit. I don't want you to complicate it too much. Essentially, don't worry if the movement pattern goes a little bit wrong or off a couple of times. What I want you to do is straighten the position up. I want you to walk forward with your right foot, follow with the left, and then take it back. Now, I want you to swap the lead leg. So now the left foot goes forward, the right follows, left back, right follows. So each time, one side of your body or one foot leads the movement forward, leads it back. Then you swap sides. So again, right foot forward, left follows, and then back. Left foot leads, right follows, and then again back. So I want you to swap each time, the leg that leads the movement forward and back. So the right, now the left active. Right takes over, left takes over. Don't worry if it goes a little bit wrong. Have to think a little bit. Just think stepping forward and back, each time swapping the lead leg. Right, left, right, left. Swapping every time with the lead leg. Hopefully I'm keeping it on track. And back. Okay, it's just a nice little challenge just thrown in there in between. Again, don't overcomplicate it. Don't worry if it goes a little bit off. That's all part of the challenge. And again, just a nice active movement, keeping those legs active and moving. Now, very much a take on the first movement, but just a slightly different variation. Again, I want to sit slightly forward in the chair, straightening my legs out. I'm on the heels of the feet. My hands are up. I want to perform the same action, but now I want to work the opposite sides. So left foot back, right arm out. Right foot back, left arm out. So now it's just exactly the same as we did the first time, but now you're working opposite sides. One arm forward, one leg back, but opposite sides this time. Again, start slow, get a feel for the movement, and if it feels comfortable, you feel you have a nice rhythm, you have good coordination with that, you might just build up slowly into a more moderate pace. One leg back, one arm forward, opposite sides. Nice, a little bit of concentration here. And down. Okay. So again, I'm going to go for another movement pattern of the feet, very much like one we just did. And now I want to think about going to the sides. The right leg will lead the movement in, out, and the left will follow. And then you're going to try the opposite side. So again, not to worry too much. Find this a little bit tricky. All part of the challenge here. Okay. So again, just sit myself nice and tall. I'll guide us through, starting slowly, building it up. So right foot out. Then left foot, and back in. Now lead with the left foot, out, and back in. Right foot, left foot. So you can see each leg leads the initiation of stepping out and back in. Right, left, right. Left, right, left, and back. Okay, so again, just a little bit of a challenge, not to overcomplicate it, not to think too much on those, just trying to see if you can get those nice kind of movements through the feet. Again, I'm just going to go back to the start. We're going to try that little cluster movement one more time. So give us a second chance round to try those actions again. So let's move back to the first movement. Just sit comfortably in your chair, nice and tall. I'm sitting a little bit forward. I want to straighten my legs out. I'm on the heels of my feet. Hands are up, and I'm just going to work through the right and then through the left. So right leg back, arm out, left leg back and arm out. So just work it through one at a time. Right, then left. Bring the foot back, press the arm forward. Again, just start slow, get a feel for the action. One leg back, one arm forward. So it's working right and then through the left. Right leg back, right arm forward. And again, if that feels comfortable, you're happy with the action, then we can just gradually build that up into a more moderate pace if that feels okay. Right and left. And I'll just finish it out last couple of times per side. And down. Okay. Now, just going to reset nice and comfortable, working through the feet again. This is where I'll go forward. I'm going to lead the action with the right foot, step back, then lead the action with the left foot, step back. So I'll start slow. Right foot leads, step forward, follow the opposite side, and back. Now the left foot leads, forward, right follows, and back. Right foot leads, left foot leads, right foot leads. Left foot, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, and back, okay? So, hopefully maybe that felt a little bit better second time. Just a little challenge, just breaking up that kind of movements with the leg and arms, just breaking up, just a little bit of different challenge in between. Again, I might just sit forward a little bit, straightening the legs out. I'm on the heels of my feet, my hands are up, and I work opposite sides now. So I press the right arm and pull the left leg back. Press the left arm, pull the right leg back, and continue to swap. So now you're working the opposite sides, one leg back, one arm forward. Just working those two different positions. One leg back, one arm forward. Again, just starting slow, get a feel for the movements, the coordination, if that feels okay. Then you can just gradually build it up into a more moderate pace, just seeing how that feels. Let's go, last couple of times here. And once more, and back down, okay? Again, we're going to go back with that footwork where we step to the right and then lead with the left. Again, I'll start slow, we can build this one up. So I want you to step out with your right foot and then the left follows and then back in. Now lead with the left. So left foot out, right follows and back. But now we're just going side. So right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Once more each side, right, left. Okay, and back in. Now, reset, back into the chair. Just take a little breather. Certainly I found out that second time I felt it a little bit better now with the coordination. So that's why I always set maybe 2 or 3 rounds. Just so you get a chance to explore, get a feel, make any changes. You can always take it down a touch if you find a little bit uncomfortable, complicated as movement. Or like me there, maybe you just felt you performed that a little bit better the second time, got a better feel of the action. Guide the shoulders forward in circles now. Okay, and I'm just going to take us into our final block of work here today. So again, just a couple of challenges. Just going to work a little bit of core, a little bit of coordination, and then we'll also connect with our upper body here a little bit as well. So first action. What I want to do is just sit tall. I want to open one arm in front, so my left arm is forward, my right arm is to my side. Okay, so left arm forward, right arm to my side. I want to rotate the body to the left and bring that knee up. So I just want you to work in that one plane of action or movement. Left knee up, move the body across. Keep the arms up, So now that side arm is in front, and the arm that is in front is to the other side. Again, I can kind of overcomplicate it if I try and explain too much. That's why I really just kind of brought us into the movement here. Just lift the knee, rotate the body with those arms positioned in front and to the side. Not to rush. Keep this one kind of slow and steady. No need to rush the action. Twice more. And once more. And back down. Okay. Reset. Nice and tall. Arms out. I'm to do a rowing action next. So imagine grabbing something in front of my hands. Pull back. So I'm in a nice wide position. Keeping the elbows roughly in shoulder height or shoulder alignment. So I just pull back nice and wide, and I get a nice squeeze between the shoulders. Reach, pull back. So that nice rowing motion. Just a couple of nice controlled pullbacks. Reach forward, pull back. Once more, and back down. Now, I want to work that movement again where we turn the body with the arm in front, one to the side, but now just from the opposite side, if that makes sense. So, now I will take my right arm in front, my left arm to my side. So again, right arm in front, left arm to your side, and it's the right knee that will lift. Slow, controlled. I don't want to rush this and kind of bend the body harshly. I want to keep the body upright, smooth turn, and keeping the arms out. So let's begin. Right arm in front, left arm to my side, lift the right knee, rotate the body. Reset. Again, just rotate the body, good lift to the knee. Nice, controlled, just a couple of times, just think a nice connection through the core. Twice more, and once more, and back down. Okay, just going to reset, take a nice little breather in between, and I'm going to try that little cluster or block of work one more time. Again, just set the shoulders nice and relaxed, roll back, just take a little breather, a little reset, and then change direction forward, and we'll try that nice challenge again. Just separating, working to the opposite sides. Okay, so reset, nice and upright. Right arm to my side, left arm to my front. So again, right arm to your side, left arm is in front, and we'll lift the left knee. Nice, smooth, controlled. So I rotate the left, lifting that left knee. So whichever knee lifts, that's the side we roughly turn the body towards. Keeping the arm positions as they are. So again, this is just a different kind of challenge. Make a nice connection through that core. I want you to work hard, keep that upper body shape nice and strong. Lift the knee, rotate the body across. And go twice more. And once more. And back down. Okay? We go for that nice high rowing action again. Just reset every time. Okay, arms out. Imagine grabbing onto something. Pull back. You can see I have that nice wide position. So those elbows stay roughly shoulder height. And I pull back. A nice squeeze between my shoulders here. Nice connection. Nice feeling. So you just pull back. That nice smooth rowing action. Okay, last couple of times, 3 more, and 2, and once more, and back down. Okay, final time now. Again, always just reset, just take note, am I comfortable? Do I need to just reset just a little bit? Now we're going to lift the right knee. So that means my left arm is to my side, my right arm is to my front. So again, left arm side, right arm front. Turn to the right, lifting that right knee. Again, nothing is too kind of harsh or aggressive, just a nice controlled movement. rotate the body, lifting the knee. You're just trying to keep one arm in front, one arm to the side, and you just move them with the body in line with. A couple of times. Twice more. And once more. And back down. Okay, so they are our 3 clusters of work finished. I always feel now, because I delivering the Friday session, maybe after a couple of workouts during the week, just important we take a couple of minutes on a Friday just to relax the body. So a couple of nice movements here and a couple of stretches in there as well. All just with a purpose, maybe after, as I say, a couple of workouts, just to relax the body down. So let's begin. Just nice and light, just stretch the legs, guiding your heels towards the floor. Hopefully found our workout enjoyable. A couple of different challenges. I'll always say, sometimes I like to throw those elements of coordination in, and as I'll often say, like, they don't need to be perfect. Part of the challenge is that we have to think a little bit. They might not work perfectly, but hopefully there's a challenge there with some of them. And just generally maybe nice connection with some of the movements as well. Feeling different parts like our calf, maybe the shoulder, the back, just connecting, getting a good feeling in the body. Now, bring the feet back in, straighten that right leg out, hold for a couple of seconds, back down, and then same with the left. Straighten the leg, pause for a couple of seconds, back down. Right leg, straighten, pause, hold for a couple of seconds, and then back to that left. 2 sides together. I might even just hold side of the chair, straighten the legs out, hold, just hold in that position, and back down. Now just breaking it down, working with the right leg out. I want you to now point the toes forward, so my toes are towards the camera, and then I'll pull the toes back. So again, just guide or point those toes forward, pull the toes back, and then once more point those toes forward, pull the toes back, reset. Left leg straightened out, pointing the toes of my left foot forward, and then just pulling the toes back. Working that same action again, pointing the toes forward, pulling the toes back. And one last time, pointing toes forward, pull those toes back, and return. Okay, just reset. I want to straighten that upper body. You want to lift the right knee, just gently hold on to that knee. Without moving the body forward, I want you to just gently raise that knee up as high as comfortable. Hold the position for a couple of seconds here. And then lower back down. Reset. Left knee, elevate, just to hold on to that knee, just gently raise that knee up towards chest or as high as is comfortable to you, holding for a couple of seconds, and back down, reset. Right knee up, lightly just to hold on with those 2 hands if that feels comfortable, and gently raise as high as comfortable. Just holding for a couple of seconds, back down. Reset, left knee, hold on, and gently raise that knee up as high as comfortable. And back down. Okay. Now, just step out with the right leg, hold for a couple of seconds, back in, left leg, open out to the side, couple of seconds, back in, right, and left. Once more, each side, open the right, and then open the left. And back in, okay? Moving to the upper body. I'm going to go with shoulders. Let's just check in one side at a time here. I'm just going to bring hands to my shoulder. Think of that elbow, drawing circles. So I'm just going to guide the shoulder backwards first, and we're just checking in one side at a time. And we're cooling down here, nothing too vigorous, just a nice relaxing motion, guiding that shoulder backwards. Change direction, now guiding that shoulder forward in circles. Again, I just look to my side and that elbow is just drawing a nice circle. And swap. Left hand to my shoulder. Think that elbow, just drawing circles by my sides. And just guiding that shoulder backwards. And then I'll change direction. And back in. Okay, next, just to bring arms across chest. And then just a nice big wide pull back, nice squeeze between shoulder blades. And relax back in. So again, just nice wide pull back. And back in. And then again, just nice wide pull back. And back in. Hey, very welcome, great to have you, Mary. Yeah, no, brilliant. Very welcome along to the session. No problem, Henry. Thanks very much, Fiona. Really glad you enjoyed that. That's great. Brilliant stuff. Glad you enjoyed that. So I'm getting a little bit of a flow when I'm doing some of the movements. I don't always notice the comments, so I just saw a few would come in there. But yeah, I get in the kind of zone a little bit. I don't. But yeah, thanks very much. Appreciate all the comments along the way. And back in, okay? So what I want to do is next, just checking in with the head and neck. Again, they might seem like very simple movements, but I say it's really the performance, the control that we want here. It's very easy to just swipe the head vigorously, not really get any feeling, and actually maybe cause pain. So I'll always say with the head, neck, slow, simple, best way to do it. So just set the position nice and comfortable. With my head, I want to very slowly look up and then very slowly look down. So say if I charged up down too extreme in the positions, might feel a bit tight, a bit sore. I don't want that. I'm not worried how far I can go. Just slowly explore the space, up and down. One more time. And then reset. Exactly the same, right, left again, just avoiding a kind of harsh swipe side to side. Slowly look over to the right. Slowly look over to the left. And again, I don't need to force the position too extreme. Just a really light, simple turn side to side. As I say, just relaxing everything down at this point. And return. Okay, so final action, just going to check in with a little bit of breathing. Keep this really simple. I want a nice big inhale, fill with air, and then slowly exhale. Just really relax as you release the air out. So I'm just going to rest hands on the legs. Inhale, fill with air. And now slowly exhale. Same again. Inhale, fill with air. Twice more. And once more. Okay, so that concludes our Friday session. Thanks very much to everyone who tuned in on YouTube and on Facebook. And again, we're back tomorrow with our mobility and stretch, and we'll be back again next week with a full schedule. Hopefully you enjoyed the workout. Have a great weekend, and back again next week. So enjoy the weekend. Well done everyone on Facebook. Thanks for the comments along the way. Thanks very much YouTube. Very welcome Marie. Sorry if that froze a little bit, Mara. Hopefully it's okay. Very welcome Helen. No problem Mary. Very welcome.